Hey guys, how are you? So, very important update here because things are changing with problem sets of where we're doing them. So, on Classroom, on this week's assignment, you'll see a link. You'll see a link to this website called WebWork. WebWork is this online math homework system that I got available for us. So, when you click on WebWork, go to Algebra 2. Go to Algebra 2. There we go. And you're going to type in your username. Your username is your first initial and then your last name. So my first name is John, so I typed in J Hines, your whole last name. Your password is your student ID number, which I sent to you guys in a private message in your Google Classroom for this assignment. So your password you can get from two places. In School Tool, I'm assuming you can find your student ID number, or I sent it to you in a private message in this assignment. So if you cannot log into WebWork, you've got to let me know immediately so I can fix things on my end. So once you're in WebWork, you'll see that I have problem set 20 here. It is not a Google form because you guys like to just submit random answers or each other's answers, which great, or answers that you find online. You guys think I don't know that. It is very obvious for all of you who went to JMAP and copied the answer for last week's assignment. So problem set 20 is right here. It's sequences and series. It's actually just series. I should change the name of that. It's all about geometric series from last week of lesson 7. Lesson 7, 13 of you watched my video, but almost 50 of you submitted an assignment. That's very confusing to me how 13 of you watched the video, 2 of them are probably me, and 50 of you submitted assignments. So go back and watch lesson 7 because that's the primary focus of these problems here. So you click on problem 1. Notice you have an unlimited number of attempts remaining. You can keep trying until you get it. That's the purpose of this. I want you guys to learn because you know that grades are up in the air right now. The Regents exam is gone. Now it's all about learning instead of just getting it done. So you've got an unlimited amount of tries. So you click on problem 1 and it gives you your own personal randomly generated number 1. Your number 1 is going to look different than the neighbor than mine right here. So right here, it says write a formula for, it's going to be the same problem, it's just going to have different context and numbers. So write a formula for S of n, the sum of the first n terms of the geometric series 7, 35, 175, and so on. So we need to write the sum. So when I write a sum of a geometric series, so first of all, you need to know the formula. Sn equals a1 minus a1 r to the n over 1 minus r. So first of all, you need to know the formula. And then from this, we need to pick out what we're plugging in. The first term is 7. What's my common ratio here? What is my multiplier for this geometric series? 7 times 5, I think 35 times 5, yes, is 175. So my common ratio is 5. N, we don't know, so I'm going to leave that as n over 1 minus the common ratio. That equals the sum. And that's what I'm going to type in here. So when you type in WebWork, I need to make a fraction. So I'm going to do 7 minus 7 parentheses 5. To get an exponent, you're going to use the caret button like you would on your caret button right here, right? But that's shift 6. So look on your computer, shift 6 gives you your caret to the n. But I want that whole thing, look at this here, I want the whole thing divided by 1 minus 5. So I'm going to put this in parentheses. Parentheses divided by another set of parentheses, 1 minus 5. The whole numerator has to be in parentheses and the whole denominator has to be in parentheses. So that's the tricky thing when typing into WebWork. But luckily, see how it says preview answer? You can hit preview answer and it'll preview, maybe. It's still loading, I think. It'll preview, there it is, what your answer looks like. And that looks exactly like what I had written there. 7 minus 7 times 5 to the n over 1 minus 5. And then when you're done, you hit submit answer. You don't have to preview it. You can just submit it right away because there's no penalties for getting it wrong. But a lot of the times with WebWork, it's not that you got the wrong answer, it's that you typed it in wrong. So it's going to tell you you're correct. Once you're correct, you can move on. So the key thing is here, guys, I need you learning instead of copying and submitting other people's work. That's how web work works. It can take variables. Sometimes you're going to type in a number. If the answer is 532.5, type in 532.5 and submit it. But notice that it can input variables as the answer. So make sure that you're careful typing these in here. Also notice if I simplified the denominator to -4, right? 1 minus 5 is -4. It's also going to be correct. It has a computer algebra system. It froze. It doesn't like that I'm pressing all these buttonettes at once. See, if I typed in -4 there, that is also correct. So this is the link on Classroom. It's going to bring you to the problem set, and then you're just going to do the problem set like normal. You don't have to submit anything. Please, please, please turn in your work. It drives me crazy when it says not done, but you guys actually did the work. You just never hit done. Mark it complete so you know you're done. I know you're done. We all know we're done. Other than that, that's all I've got for this week, folks. If there are web work questions, you have to email me immediately. Let me know because I set this up. I control the back end of this. You have to let me know immediately if there's something funky or you think you're right and it's telling you you're wrong. I wrote all these problems, so you have to let me know that it could be something wrong on my end. If you have questions, do not email instructor on WebWork. Leave me a private comment in Classroom. Do not use the email instructor option. It's not going to work. I didn't set it up for you guys. Email me saying, hey, coach, I'm having trouble with number 7. Can you help me out? And I can log in and look at your problems. So this is how problem sets are going to work from now on, guys, because that's what you've left me with. Because the lack of effort and not doing the work has been. So on that note, have fun watching lessons 8 and 9. That's going to be assessed next week. This problem set is mainly focusing on lesson 7 from last week, which we didn't do a great job on. So rewatch lesson 7 for the 30 of you who didn't do it, because that's going to be the primary focus of this problem set. Bye, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you need help, if you want to meet, let me know, and I'll see you guys maybe virtually soon.